Hey everyone, Fabian, Empire Build Academy. I finally entered back into the battlefield yesterday. It was the first time I'd been in there for around 6 months. I can't actually remember the last time I went into battlefield. Been very busy, but I've still continued to try and improve these buffs that you may have seen in previous videos. So let's go over there and have a look at exactly what these battle reports are showing, what kind of things can I do to improve, and how my buffs are actually looking at the moment. So let's go over to battlefield. This is the one that we've got. Gonna go down and have a look at, actually I think I did save some in there. I did. I've got two here. So this one was the rally, which obviously was quite damaging. It was a K44 that actually hit me. They were 17.7 billion. You can see they took 901 million off me. They lost 389.8 million. But there was also an additional 7 million troops on top of the 5.6 million that entered. So it's a 12.6 million rally around about from a K44. I lost quite a bit in terms of my troops, but again, on the power exchange, I've done okay. I've got no high tier of anything pretty much in this. And when we go and have a look inside, this is my defense here. You can see all the different high tier troops that I've got on again, and you can see they're all very minimal in what has been killed because I've now reduced all of them. Still got a few range there. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Do let me know in the comments. Continuing down, again, very small layers. Continuing down and all the way to the bottom, and obviously as we get towards the bottom, so T5 mounted, I haven't really got any. T4 mounted, not really got any, so I need to do some work on that. Actually, T4, is that a good idea to add to my trap keep, or is it better to stay with the T3, 2 and 1 and improving them numbers? You can see T3 I had 31 million, T2 I've got 74 million, and then the T1 was 275 million. So what I'm planning to do is continue working on the T1 and increasing that. Obviously, I've got about 430 million, I think it is. Obviously, I want to push that towards the 1 bill mark. I don't know exactly how much of a difference that would make to my keep. So if anyone understands what that kind of will do in terms of if I would have taken this battle with 1 billion T1, what kind of difference could I have seen in this particular attack? In terms of them, there was 3 in the rally, and let's go there. We can see all the different layers they had. There was quite a lot in terms of the T15 ranged, looks like. Yes, there was quite a bit in terms of the power as well. T14 range, just having a look at that in terms of what they sent. Troop buff, let's have a look at that. First of all, let's have a look at what they sent. They sent Merlin with Ragnar, and I had Queen Boudica and Isaac Brock doing the defending. In terms of the troop buff, this is what theirs was versus mine in the basic attributes. Still feel there's a little area there that I can improve. I'm just feeling that this mounted here, I think there's got to be some places that I'm missing in terms of bringing that up. Again, I understand percentages aren't going to make that much of a difference to my low tiers. It is all about the flats that I've got. This is the debuff that I had, and this is where I'm doing okay. It's getting better all the time. There's definitely areas there that I can reduce even more. I've got quite a bit of work I can do in the military academy, so that is something I'm looking to do over the next couple of weeks alongside the T1 troops that are building up. In terms of a solo, so that was the rally, and then what I did there, because they didn't clear me, I jumped very, very quickly, and this is my plan going forward. I then jumped and waited for a solo attack, and lo and behold, it took a while for them to find me, but ASI did see me, 8.2 billion, decided to try and take me on, and you can see that they sent a 5.2 million march. They lost 370 million. I lost 78 million of mine, and it was 165. But again, if we go and have a look on this, what I'm doing is I jump, take the solo attack, jump somewhere else, heal layers, go again. And that's exactly how I've done this. So from a troop buff perspective, this is the solo. So their attack was 3,256% on the attack, defense 2066, HP 2369. My debuffs again 1349 on the range troop attack, 441 and 671. So again, not too bad. Obviously, I'm getting some decent debuffs from my sub-generals as well, which is making a big difference. Although, you may have seen on other videos as well, this is still an area I can improve. So when we go into the generals that were on the wall, let's go and have a look at Queen Boudica. Again, I think there's an area that I can improve. Speciality, I can improve that. I think I've got quite a few things for that in terms of what I can do. Where is she? She's at level 81. So that is enemy ground troop defense and HP. Not really going to make much of a difference, really, because no one's going to really send ground. So yeah, on here we've got that 26.1%, that is definitely one that I can improve. I will have a look at doing that on the next refine event. Mounted troop defense, and again, I think when I went into this, it was all orange. It is. So again, there is a couple more there that I can also improve. So yeah, just a few areas that can definitely be improved in terms of also potentially having a look as well, taking these even further. I've not actually looked at the new equipment in terms of crafting. I've been waiting, but of course there is now obviously the equipment upgrade that we can do. So yeah, it was the first time I was back into the battlefield. Like I say, it's been a long time. I'm now going to do this a lot more. Going to get some footage as well from the weekend when I go into battlefield and have a look at what and how I'm doing things, and if there's anything I can do to improve the way I'm doing things as well. Obviously we've got these new areas now with the Wisdom Dome and all these different places, including my Blazons as well, so that's also going to make a difference because I finally jumped into there looking at that. But I really want to get this down to the finest point I possibly can for a T1 trap. So I'm hoping you can all help me with the journey and show me different areas and talk about different places that I can obviously improve. Again, there is one of the biggest areas that I'm definitely going to have is in here, because there's quite a lot that I need to do in here. I've saved up quite a bit of gold. Let's have a look at that one there. No, that was monsters. We don't care about monsters. So again, there's more, but again, it's only percentage, isn't it? So it's not really going to make much of a difference. I need debuffs. That's what I need. I need debuffs. So if you've noticed anywhere that can be improved, let's go and have a look at the dragon. Let's go and have a look at this one. This one is on Queen Boudica, and that is what I've got on there. So I've got mounted troop defense, mounted troop attack, mounted troop defense. So potentially I could guess to change the mounted troop attack. Let me know again on that one. So that's another area. Where else? I don't know, actually. I really genuinely don't know. This is why I'm doing this video, so that hopefully someone can just guide me and say, don't forget about this. Have you done that? That's what I need next, because I'm really struggling now to find areas where I can improve those buffs. And maybe someone can read into my battle reports and have a look at that and say, hang on a minute, I've noticed that this is quite low. There's obviously something you've done there. So just have a look at this, have a look at my battle reports, and if you can think of anything that can improve this T1 trap account, then please do let me know in the comments. Like I say, I will continue doing a little bit more in terms of the footage from battlefields over the coming weeks, including server versus server. Haven't been in server versus server for a long time as well. I plan to do that on Saturday, I believe. From the matchup, we've got a K46. That'll be the biggest one I'm facing, so hopefully I can try and tease a few attacks there from that as well. So yeah, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching.